Hey everyone, what's going on? It's John here from Hot Take Hockey to give you some news about the New York Rangers and Kevin Shattenkirk. So I actually forgot my Rangers jersey at home, but I got my Blues jersey, and obviously Kevin Shattenkirk, former Blue, he got traded to the Washington Capitals and then as a free agent signed with the New York Rangers for 4 years. So halfway mark, we're 2 years in, and Kevin Shattenkirk is going to get bought out by the New York Rangers. So 2 years left on that contract. He did have a no movement clause, so the Rangers do not have to put him on unconditional waivers before buying him out. And just to look at his cap before he was bought out. So like I said, it was 2 years in, going into the 2019-2020 season. He had a modified no trade clause, no movement clause, a $6.65 million cap hit for 2 additional years. And so how the buyout will work is if you look for 2019-2020, so that will save about $5.1 million off the cap. For 2020-2021, this is where it sucks. Kevin Shattenkirk and his bought out contract will have a $6 million cap hit against the New York Rangers. So you get the relief this upcoming year for the Rangers, which obviously really helps because they are in a cap crunch. And for a guy like Chris Kreider, maybe this means they can actually keep him now. And Chris Kreider only has 1 year left on his contract, so maybe that's where the timing works here. You have Chris Kreider as an own rental, potentially, if you don't make any other moves. And after his contract's gone, then the Kevin Shattenkirk's $6 million will be on the cap for next year. And then the following 2 years, so we're talking about 2 more years, the Rangers will have a $1.4 million cap hit against their team. So for 4 more years, they will be facing consequences from this Kevin Shattenkirk contract. This upcoming year, this is where you get the relief. Then the next year is obviously super harsh, and then $1.4 million for 2 additional years. So just to look at Kevin Shattenkirk's stats, last year in the 2018-2019 season, in 73 games, he had 2 goals and 26 assists for 28 points. If you see a little above there, around 2013 to 2014, for about 4 years there, those were his best years as a St. Louis Blue. So going back to his contract and just his overall profile, 30 years of age, Kevin Shattenkirk, number 22, he will find, in my opinion, he will find another team to play with. I think if you're looking at a guy like Kevin Shattenkirk, he's 30 years of age, like I said. He's a little older, so he's a veteran presence. So I do think from this buyout, he still could get signed at a decent cap hit. I'm not saying he's going to get signed for anywhere close to where he was at, but a $1 million 1 year prove it deal. He's still fairly young, I would say, for most NHL players. I would say if Kevin Shattenkirk can have a bounce back year, yes, his feet have slowed, his offensive production has gone down, but he can still have a few more years in him. He needs a bounce back year, and he needs to go to a contender. And that would be one of the teams for me, would be the Tampa Bay Lightning. They lost Strawman, and I don't think Strawman and Shattenkirk are comparable in any way, but Shattenkirk could maybe go with a defensive guy like McDonough, former New York Ranger, or he could fit on that bottom pair. Sergachev bumped up maybe next to Hedman, so that's a fit potentially, or the Colorado Avalanche. I think the Avalanche, they lost some offensive power from Tyson Barrie, but they have Cale Makar, they have Samuel Girard, they have players there, and Shattenkirk can play as a vet, maybe on that bottom pair. And another situation would be the Toronto Maple Leafs. I think the Leafs are weaker on the right side. Shattenkirk could maybe be that vet on the bottom pair. Dermott starting the year injured, or maybe he finds some confidence playing with a defensive guy like Jake Muzzin. So that's definitely an idea for myself and for you guys. I think those 3 teams could be looking for Shattenkirk's services if it's on a shorter term, lower cap hit deal. So like I said, if it's a prove it 1 year, $1 million deal, maybe that's something you look at. But thank you guys for watching this video. Just a quick one to give the information about Kevin Shattenkirk, him being bought out by the New York Rangers, and that was the Rangers' intention going the offseason. I really thought they were going to either buy out Kevin Shattenkirk or Brendan Smith, and they go with Kevin Shattenkirk. It saves them the money, and yes, for the following year, it will take quite a hit having $6 million to a player that's not even playing on your team, but it was the direction the New York Rangers had to go in, and only 2 years into the contract. It was obviously a horrible contract. Everyone knew that. It was not a secret at all. So thank you for watching this video. If you are new to the channel, please do subscribe, drop a like, do all that good stuff, comment your thoughts on this news. This was John from Hot Take Hockey. Have a good one. Peace out.